What's up, guys? All right, so look at AME going crazy, but I didn't even trade this one. Why? Because I'm very disciplined. When I hit my goal for the day, I am done. I basically mentally shut down everything because the longer the market is in play, um, the higher the risk becomes. But today is a pretty hot day. The scanner is going crazy today. The scanners are going nuts. Um, but let me just show you guys what happened today. Um, LAIX, if you guys can see LAIX, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so LAIX was making big moves this morning. As you guys can see, it basically opened up down here in the $4 area. And right before the bell rang, it was in the $8 area. It went as high as 956 up here. So I decided, let me take this ride. If it doesn't take a dump, let me take this ride on the way up. As you can see, it went all the way up to 1016, a little bit above $10. So from $8 all the way up to 10, and I was just scalping this move right here. So basically, I jumped in right there. As soon as it went above this candle, I jumped in, and then it just wasn't doing anything, and then it was kind of slow right there. So I quickly sold because I felt like maybe a flush was coming. So immediately I got out, and then right when I got out, it started going back up. So I jumped in. Um, I thought maybe it was gonna hit this area right here and kind of just start flushing back down, but it wasn't doing that. So as soon as I saw that it was above this area, it was holding, I decided to jump in, and then it popped up, started coming down. I got out, take a small move right there, but then volume started kicking more. It was just crazy. Volume started kicking in. The time in sales was going crazy. And then I decided to just jump back in for the break of go time. And as soon as it broke above go time, I was out. And that put me over my goal. As you guys can see, I jumped in at 839, sold at 839. So I broke even there, no loss. And then I jumped in at 886, sold at 896, 898. And then I jumped in again at 936, sold at 975. So this put me over the hump. And look at the time, 9:30:06 was the first trade, 9:31:16. So basically, under 2 minutes, 2040. So that worked out pretty well. And then it ended up ripping even more. Ended up going all the way um, up to $11 after that. I should have jumped back in over here. I was actually going to jump in, but then I said to myself, you know what? Let me just stick to um, let me just stay disciplined. Let me not, risk my capital. Because once I hit my goal, I pretty much try to sign off. I mean, this is a marathon. This is not a sprint. So I try to just hit my goal and log off. Like, you know, because there's some times in the past where I've hit my goal and then all of a sudden I'm trying to be greedy and make more, and the thing I end up losing, majority of my profits. So that's why I try to just hit my goal and I'm done. All right, so let me play this video so you guys can kind of see what happened. So you guys can watch right here. So it's staircasing up. As you can see, it's staircasing up. So of course, every pullback, it goes up. Every pullback, I'm expecting it to go up. So as you can see, bell just rang. As soon as it popped over here, I'm in, hit my hotkeys. So now look what it's doing. It's just like keep bouncing here and there. So I'm thinking maybe it's not going to go above this area. So I sold. And then as soon as I sold, it's going higher and going higher. So I jumped in right there. As you could see, I didn't get filled. Now look at this again. Watch this. So as soon as I saw volume was kicking in even more and time and sales, look at time and sales. All the tickets are coming in. All the buying is coming in. Um, I hit the hotkeys right there. Watch this. Boom, I hit my hotkeys. You see, I hit the hotkeys. I did not get filled. And so at that point, I was like, damn. All right. So now I canceled my order. So now I'm waiting to see if it's going to stay above this area. And it did. So I jumped in right there. And I quickly sold right there at the $9 mark. Okay. So then it just continued to grow. This thing was a monster this morning. So at that point, I'm looking to see other resistance points or where it's going to um, be a little bit of an issue. So I figured, okay, this is a good support area. So I drew that line and volume was just kicking in. So I jumped in right there. I saw that it was about to go above go time. So I just jumped in and watched volume coming in. And as soon as it popped, I sold. I tried to sell at the $10 mark. I got filled down here, which it's okay. You know what I mean? You could see, look, I'll back it up a little bit. I've been getting I don't know, for the past couple days I haven't been getting the best fills, and every time I sell for some reason I'm not getting the exact um I don't know. That's the dangers of using hotkeys, because with the hotkeys, once you hit the button, it's basically what price it's trading exactly at that moment. So just because I see it pushing up, I mean, it may just be a lower price right when it goes through. So that's the dangers of using hotkeys. But you can always manually place your order. But when you do that, um, it just becomes um, when you manually place it takes time. It takes time for you to manually place your order. So you know, I don't want to manually place my order, so I just hit the hotkeys. All right, so let me back this up a little bit so you guys can see. All right, so I'm in. Watch, as soon as it hits that $10 area, it's not hitting that. Let me back it up a little bit more. Okay, so as soon as it made that pop right there, I was selling and I got filled down here. So it is what it is, man. But at the end of the day, same strategy every single day. Again, this does get a little bit boring, but that's just whenever you find a solid strategy that works, um, it becomes boring, but it's consistent. And if you continue to just up your shares, I'm thinking about upping my shares to a little bit more than 4,000, because I started out buying like 300 shares. When I first started out, like um, learning how to trade, I was buying like 300 shares at a time. Then I upped it to 5,000, and then I upped it to 1,000. I mean, did I say 5,000? So I started with 300 shares, and then I upped it to 500, and then I upped it to 1,000, and then after 1,000, I was kind of getting in the groove of things, so I upped it to 1,500, and then I upped it to 2,000, and I stayed at 2,000 for quite some time. Um, 'Cause I was just comfortable at the 2,000 mark. And then I started training new people how to do day trading. And then one of these guys that I trained, he ended up taking massive shares and made way more money than me that day. And at that point, I decided, man, the scanner is going crazy. Look at this thing. Today's a hot day today, man. The scanners are going nuts. Scanner's going nuts. WHLR is going nuts right now. So let's take a look at it. Let's see here. Wow. So it's making some moves. It just exploded basically. So it just went basically from 397. Now it's at $1 higher, almost $1 higher. It's about to break the $5 mark. You can see, man, the scanner is going crazy. This is why I love Trade Ideas. AME also. AME is another one. You know, this thing's been going crazy. It's a monster right now. So this thing started out in the $4, $3 area, high threes, and now it's at 9. This thing is crazy. AME. All right, so yeah, so one of my students, I ended up um teaching him, and then he ended up taking massive shares, and he made more money than me that day. So at that point, I figured, what am I doing? How are my students making my students get make more money than me? I'm the greatest of all time. What's going on here? So then I decided, you know what? Let me up it to 4,000 shares because I decided, let me just up it. It was uncomfortable for me because you get to a comfort zone, and anything higher is just uncomfortable. But the strategy is just when you start getting into higher, like more and more and more shit, not in the I would say like 5,000 is good. I think I might up it to 5,000. So that's the debate right now. I think I may up my shares up to 5,000 just because I think it would be better. You're always afraid to move up a level because you're just comfortable at the level you're at. But without a little bit of uncomfortability, you're not gonna make, more money. So that's the risk of it all. Yeah, I can lose more money by upping my shares, but I also I have a solid strategy, and I can make more money. So I think I'm gonna be upping my shares. And another thing I was thinking about was doing a small account challenge because I've been getting a lot of people who contact me about learning how to trade, but they don't have a lot of money. So I was thinking about doing like a small account challenge and starting with like 300-400 shares with like a account with like maybe like, I don't know, $1,500 in the account or something like that. Something small that most people can do, and then build that account up. But the downside on that is my money is going to be very, very small for a long time until I build the account up. So, do I really want to do a small account challenge just to show people that they can do this? You know what I mean? Do I really want to do that and lose a lot of money because I want to show people, or do I up my shares to 5,000 and make a lot more money and um continue doing what I do? So that's the debate. I'm debating whether I should just do one of the two. So we'll see what happens. But I think I'll probably up it to 5,000 shares, to be honest with you, because I don't have anything to prove to anybody. And the strategy works. If you look at all the videos, we've been doing the same thing for quite some time now. So I don't have anything to prove to anybody anymore. So, um, man, look at the scanner. The scanner's going crazy this morning. So these two, look at this thing. This thing's a monster. Look, it's about to get halted. This is how you know it's about to get halted. That LU level is going up. So look, it's about to get halted any second now. Yeah, this thing's a monster. But yeah, trade ideas is where it's at. Um, it's still not halted yet. It's still. Let's see what happens. But look at this thing, and it's still going. Wow, it didn't get halted, and it's still going. Look at this thing. So from $3 all the way up to $7. I didn't even trade this one, but we saw it in the beginning um when I first pulled it up, and now you can see how much it's just gone in a couple minutes. So these are the times that we're in. We're seeing stocks that are going from $5 to $500, almost $500 GME, and then we're in a momentum cycle right now where it's very hard to lose money, but at the same time, if you don't know what you're doing, you can lose a boatload of money. Because I know some people who bought GME at 400 at $400, and they lost big time. So, you know, you just got to learn a solid strategy, which if you guys need help with that, email me. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I do these videos, for entertainment purposes, just to try to get people interested in learning how to do this, because it beats going to a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is. I gotta go. Hope you guys got some value out of this one. If you guys have any questions, comment below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, I'm asking you to like and subscribe. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.